Good morning, everybody. This is Dark Comet, and welcome to my channel. Hope you had a great weekend and ready to start off your new week here. The purpose of this video is to give you the list of the general and the role daily challenges for Red Dead Online on this Monday, 21 September. To give you Madam Nazar's location, to give you my top 3 dailies in case you only have a little bit of time and you want to get those dailies going for your streak, and to give you a few pointers and tips on how to complete those dailies for Red Dead Online on this great Monday. And let's get ready to go and let's take a look at those, shall we? Okay, the general challenges today are pluck any Cormont, drive 5280 distance on your mount, sell any 5 items to Gus, shoot 3 non-enemy hats off, photograph your horse, place top 3 in any take over showdown, place top 3 in any free roam event. For the bounty hunter, we have 2 bounty targets tagged with the tracking arrow. Track any 3 targets with your eagle eye, and bring any player bounty in. For trader, we have donate any 3 deadly predator skins or carcasses, donate 7 animal carcasses that are medium sized to crypts, and complete any resupply with 5 minutes or more left. For a collector, we have collect any 3 antique alcohol bottles, collect 2 things with a metal detector, and collect 3 lost jewelry. For the moonshiner, we have dance at your bar for 2 minutes twice, so that's 4 minutes total. Serve moonshine to any players at a bar, make sure it's 4 drinks, and then sell any moonshine delivery and make sure there's 18 bottles or more intact. For the naturalist, don't kill any animal for 24 game hours. Take 3 animal samples from any forest river animals, and drink any 2 hearty tonics when you're too hot or too cold. Okay, let's see where Madam Nazar is today. She's over here in the Roanoke Ridge. The closest fast travel is Annisburg, just right on up. Just watch out for cougars as you're doing so. Talk to Madam Nazar, buy maps, sell items that you find, and happy collecting, guys. So let's take a top look and see what my top 3 are. I would ride your mount around for the distance required. That one's extremely easy. I would go and sell 5 items to Gus, because you probably already have a bunch of stuff in your bag. You can always sell to Gus. Go to any of his locations and sell 5 things. And then I would photograph your horse. So those are my top 3 today, in case you only have a little bit of time and you want to get your dailies going and continue that streak. So good luck there. For plucking any 1 Cormont, let's take a look and see where I like to go for those. I like to go just south of Rhodes here by Boulder Glade, anywhere along this strip here. Especially in the daylight morning hours, you'll find Cormonts all along here. Make sure that you can look on the shore, and sometimes they're flying overhead. They got a big body there. They kind of look like geese a little bit, but you should be able to see them pretty easily. And then I like to go over here by the peninsula, over here in the Blue Water Marsh area. You'll see them flying around overhead here in the morning hours. So those are my 2 favorite spots to go get Cormonts. Just kill and pluck any single one and your daily will be completed. Travel 5,280 feet on your mount. Just get on your mount as you're riding around today. You're going to definitely hit that distance. Just make sure you go 5,280 feet and your daily will be completed. Sell 5 items to Gus, so they can be anything from feathers, horns, antlers, teeth, carcasses, and skins. Just go to Gus anywhere on the map. You can find him pretty easily by going to map, hit that index button. Make sure you go over to good old Gus here. There's 6 locations for him. Saint Denis, over here by the Elysian Pools in Hanover, for instance. Just go to any of those locations where Gus is located today, sell any 5 items, and that day will be completed. Okay, for shooting hats off of non-player enemies, make sure you find an enemy that has a hat. First of all, you can make them your non-player enemy by lassoing them, releasing, make sure they turn red, then lasso them again, and then hog tie them. Once they're on the ground, shoot them with your varmint rifle or small game arrows just above the head there if they're wearing a hat, and shoot that hat off, and then each time that will be counted for you. You can make that off of any enemy as well. So go to lawmen, bounties, hideouts, etc. Make sure you shoot off the hat if they're wearing one. You can do that with the sniper rifle. Just gotta be really careful. Make sure you're shooting above the head there. But I found my best success is by hog tying them and then shooting them on the ground where you can control the action, guys. So do any 3, and that day they'll be completed. Okay, guys, here's how we're gonna take down a non-player enemy with our hog tying them. Lasso. Make sure they turn red. Lasso them again. Hog tie them. They're now your enemy. Hey, watch that pistol there, guy. Take out your varmint rifle. Go just above their head here. See how it's red and then it turns white. So make sure it turns white. Shoot the hat off. Make sure you do that 3 times. Photograph your horse. So just come on over here to your horse. Pull out your old camera. Make sure it's in the crosshairs, guys. And hit that take photo. And then that daily will be completed for you. Nice, Diablo. The next one we have place top 3 in a takeover showdown. So just go to quick join. Go to takeover series. Make sure you're on a winning team there, or you got top 3 score, and that daily will be completed for you. The last one we have in the general is place top 3 with any score in a free roam event. So every 20-something minutes, a free roam event will pop up, like fishing challenges, PvP challenges, like Kings of the Castle, etc. Make sure you go to those and make sure you have a top 3 score, whether it's by catching the largest fish, or killing the most people, or running the most explosives. Whatever that top 3 score is, make sure you get that today, and then that daily will be completed for you. For the bounty hunter role today, we have track 2 targets with a tracking arrow. So just take out your old bow. Make sure you got your tracking arrows equipped. When you go get your bounty, shoot them with your tracking arrow. It can be done on the same target if you want to. You can even hog tie and put on the back of your horse and shoot them with your tracking arrow. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure you don't kill them with your tracking arrow, and then that day they'll be completed. The next one is tracking any target with your eagle eye. Make sure you got 3 of them. So when you go 2-star, 3-star bounty off the bounty board, sometimes they'll have a little question mark. You can track them that way when you go to track your target. We can also go over to legendary and go to Alhood family and then track your target that way. Or you can just go to any normal target you have on the board there, shoot them with tracking arrow, throw them on the back of your horse after they've been hogtied, and then slap your horse, and then that'll give a trail, and then use eagle eye, and then that will track your target and hit R1, and then those days will be completed for you. So the last one we have is player bounties collected. That's really hard to do. Probably won't do that one today, but if you can get one of your friends to help you, that'll be very successful. Make sure they get $20 or more bounty. Make sure they can leave the town, they come back. Once you've coordinated the timing and where the location is, you'll see it pop up on the board there that there's a player bounty in your area. Accept that quest, capture your bounty, bring him in to the jail, and then that day they'll be completed. For the trader roles today, we have donate any 3 predator carcasses or skins. Carcasses don't count, but skins do, so come on over to the wetland area like I am right now. Kill some alligators, skin them, put in your hunting wagon, deliver them to crypts. That daily will be completed. You can also use things like cougars, wolves, and bears, for instance. Just take any of those skins, donate them to crypts, and then that daily will be completed. Donate 7 animal carcasses that are medium sized to crypts. Those include things like large birds like herons, spoonbills. You can also get rabbits and raccoons, possums, chickens, like I'm over here in LaGras. Those are a really good spot here by the fast travel point. Just fill up your wagon full of medium-sized animals, give them to crypts. You can hold up to 10 medium-sized animals there in your wagon, and then that will be completed for you. And then talk to crypts, do a resupply today, and make sure there's 5 minutes more left. Once you do that, your daily will be completed. For collector, we have collect 3 antique alcohol bottles. Make sure you find 2 with metal detector, and make sure you find 3 lost jewelry. Let's go to my map here, and I'll show you where some are located today. Okay, we have an antique alcohol over here by the power station. I believe it's inside on the table. We have one over here south of Van Horn. There is a little house here that you can go inside, and the antique alcohol should be in a cabinet, I believe. And then you have one over here in the Heartlands. I believe that one's on the back of a broken down wagon. So get those 3, and then that'll give you your antique alcohol. For lost jewelry, you got 3 of them over here by my moonshine shack. Got one over here in this little house by the pond. You have one over here just east of your railroad track. I believe there's a little cabin over there. And then you have one over here that's just northeast of my moonshine shack, over here by Gus. I believe that at least 1, if not 2 of those need a metal detector, so hopefully that'll be take 2 birds with the same stone. And while over there, just go over to Gus and sell 5 things. Or you can just ride around like I'm going to do today with my metal detector out, and then you should be able to find 2 items that way. So good luck there. You can also get it by finding coins or arrowheads using Madam Nazar's map, but I'm going to just do it the old-fashioned way today. So good luck there and collecting. For the Moonshiner roll, go to your Moonshine Shack, go down and start the band playing, then go to when it says dance, hit the triangle button, dance any dance you want to, and dance for 4 minutes or more, and then you'll have that daily completed. For serving 4 drinks to players at a bar, just go to your bar, go to Camp Properties, go to Moonshine Shack, go to Invite to Moonshine Shack. Anybody who's in the free roam there, you can use that to have them come over to your shack. Make sure you're tending the bar, make sure they come up and lean on the bar and then request a drink, and then serve any 4 drinks to anybody. They can be any combination of players, even to the same player. I find it easiest to find a friend or a posse member, have them come in and take care of that for you, and that's a lot easier than inviting people from the free roam, because lots of times lately the sessions have been pretty low on numbers and it's hard to get people to come. For the last one on the Moonshiner, we got sell any delivery with 18 bottles or more intact. Go to sell, go and ask for delivery. Make sure it's to anybody. It doesn't really matter if it's even to Bert Higgins, but make sure you deliver 18 bottles or more. Just drive carefully, and then that daily will be completed. For the naturalist roll, we have don't kill any animal for 24 game hours or more. That's actually 48 minutes on real game time. So make sure as you're careful as you're going around. Make sure you don't ride your horse too quickly, so you're doing any road kills. Make sure you don't kill any animals today, like a cormorant, for instance, or the timer will restart, and then you got to start that all over again. That's one little bit pain in the butt, but might get that one done today. We'll see. Take any 3 samples from forest or river animals. Let's take a look and see what those are. So we have things like grizzly bears and black bears, beavers, raccoons, any of the fox varieties. We have any moose, possums, skunks, and rabbits. So just go anywhere in the game where those are located. There are a lot of them here in the Heartlands. There's quite a few by the Heart Lake Overflow. They're in the tall trees or in the Cumberland Forest, etc. Just go take any 3 samples using your varmint rifle and sedation bullets, and then that daily will be completed. And then the last one we have for the naturalist role is drink any 2 hearty tonics when you're too hot or too cold. So go over to Coulter, get yourself cold there up in the snowy areas. Use any light hot outfits and drink the hearty tonics that you can buy from Harriet. And there's a 40-something minute timer on those. Then take another one when you're too hot. For instance, wear your cold outfit over when you're in New Austin area. And once it says you're too hot or too cold, drink those tonics and that daily will be completed. Okay guys, that's going to do it for today's daily challenges. Hope you learned something useful today. Make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell for future episodes. Cheers, Prost, and good luck on this beautiful Monday, and have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.